My name is Whitney Wilhite, and the title of my persuasive speech is How Will Having a 3-Day Weekend Increase Workplace Productivity? Just imagine having an additional day off to reset and prepare for your work week. I personally benefit from this as I work 4 days a week and have a 3-day weekend every week. My colleagues and I are less likely to take paid time off, and it gives us the opportunity to plan for vacations and events outside of work. Um, Having that extra day off makes a difference in your work performance. The additional time allows us to have energy needed to complete tasks in a timely fashion. You're also more likely to complete household chores and errands and just get more things accomplished in general. The problem many of us face is work burnout. With a 3-day weekend, we can be more valuable and more of an asset to our coworkers. It can also be good for your mental health. In an article by Western Governors University, published in June of 2019, it says that a major cause of workplace burnout is a lack of work-life balance. If you're giving a lot of your energy and time to work, your personal life will suffer, which can lead you to resent your time in the office. For example, most of us get off on Friday evenings, and you only have Saturday and Sunday to complete the things that are pleasing to you, to devil in your hobbies, or to take care of household obligations that were neglected during the week. And we all know that Sundays are short and that Mondays arrive quickly. And when your alarm goes off on Monday morning, most of us are still exhausted and may not have gotten through every task that needed to be completed. In an article by Reflect, published in December of 2022, it is stated that a 3-day weekend can improve overall health and allows us to disconnect and recharge, prompting productivity. I'm certain that each of us have something at home that needs to be done, whether it's the laundry, making dinner, or helping the kids with homework. All of these things have to be completed, and most of us do it by taking a shortcut. Instead of cooking dinner, we order out. And instead of, we might get our clothes washed, but most of us know that that laundry never gets folded. Having the additional day off would allow us to complete these tasks and be more prepared for our work week, giving us that feeling of accomplishment. Working 5 days a week or more increases stress. It does not allow for you to have a healthy work-life balance, and it leaves little to no time for things outside of work, which causes us to be less productive and increases procrastination. There are many people who are spending more time at the office than they need to, says economist Julie Shore, a sociology professor at Boston College, published in an article by NPR.org in June of 2022. I am here to inform you of the benefits of adopting the 3-day weekend. Speaking from my own personal experience, my employer went from a 5-day work week to a 4-day work week based on manpower issues that we were struggling to maintain. We were constantly getting held over to work the next shift. We were being voluntold to work overtime details, and just overall morale was low. Excuse me. Our union worked for years to have our department switch to a 4-day work week, giving us 3 days off. And once it was adapted and implemented, there was a drastic change in shift work. We were able to use less paid time off, which means that the manpower was no longer an issue. We were more productive, making us overall better employees. Neuroscience.com published an article in April of 2023 that says that a 3 day weekend is good for our health. An extra day off to rest improves sleep duration, increases physical activity, and was associated with overall healthier behaviors. You might be asking yourself, how are employees more productive with a 3 day weekend? Employees are more punctual and willing to go above and beyond without being asked. In an article by With the Forum, it states the 3 day weekends will result in happier and well organized employees. Many people, like myself, work more than one job, and having a 3 day weekend allows me to work a part time job without having to work a double shift day after day. It still allows me to work part time on my days off and still have an extra day off before returning to my regular job. Um, in an article by breather.com published in December of 2022, it states that a disadvantage of a 3 day weekend and a 4 day work week is that a 4 day work week might not be an ideal model sustainable for every business. That is only it is only viable to companies who can adapt their whole business to a new way of working. Do you think that a 3 day weekend with a 4 day work week is something that'll be suitable for your employer and in your line of work? Do you think it's something that your employer could implement? If the time at work doesn't change the performance, I'm confident that you will see the advantages of having a 3 day weekend. So when you leave here today, I want you to think of 3 things that you can propose to your employer to implement a 3 day weekend. Let them know that your likeliness of being more productive will increase and that you'll have a healthier work life balance and more time to spend at home. It's becoming common knowledge that when you have a healthier work life balance, you're more productive at work and it creates happier employees and more productive businesses. Thank you.